Good day and welcome to my weekday devotional for Wednesday, the 29th of November. And our reading is still from Galatians chapter 5 and verse 23, but we're going to read from Genesis chapter 50 and verse 20. And this is Joseph speaking. As far as I'm concerned, God turned into good what you meant for evil. He brought me to the high position I have today, so that I could save the lives of many people. So we look at Joseph. He showed remarkable self-control when he met his brothers in Egypt. They had been sent by their father Jacob in order to purchase food to see them through a famine. And when they got to Egypt, they didn't realize that they were dealing with their brother, whom they had dealt with so shamefully by selling him into Egypt. Joseph had the opportunity to take revenge because of the evil they did to him, but he showed self-control, as we read in Genesis chapter 50 and verse 20. The desire for revenge might have been very strong, but Joseph showed great self-control. Next we look at David, and he was another who showed self-control. Let's read his story in 1 Samuel 24 and verses 1 to 8. After Saul returned from fighting the Philistines, he was told that David had gone into the wilderness of En-Gedi. So Saul chose 3,000 special troops from throughout Israel and went to search for David and his men near the rocks of the wild goats. At the place where the road passes some sheepfolds, Saul went into a cave to relieve himself. But as it happened, David and his men were hiding in that very cave. "Now's your opportunity," David's men whispered to him. Today is the day the Lord was talking about when he said, "I will certainly put Saul into your power to do as you wish." Then David crept forward and cut off a piece of Saul's robe. But then David's conscience began bothering him because he had cut Saul's robe. "The Lord knows I shouldn't have done it," he said to his men. "It is a serious thing to attack the Lord's anointed one, for the Lord himself has chosen him." So David sharply rebuked his men and did not let them kill Saul. After Saul had left the cave and gone on his way, David came out and shouted after him, "My lord the king!" When Saul looked round, David bowed low before him. There are many instances of a lack of self-control in the Old Testament, in particular in the way God's people went after false gods and worshipped idols. Their lack of self-control brought upon them the judgment of God. May the Lord Jesus lead us to show this restraint of spirit-filled self-control. Have a brilliant day.